Hello, my loves. If you're watching this video, this message will be for you. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of rebellious energy going on when it comes to you walking a path that I feel like you may think is the most prosperous path for you when it comes to abundance, prosperity, and just really living a very fulfilling life when it comes to achievement. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you have this idea when it comes to you generating money or a certain abundance in your life. And I feel like you have this idea that is just pending, okay? It's truly pending, but I feel like this is a decision that needs to be made. And maybe you are just I feel like you're in the dark right now when it comes to really making a solid decision for you and for your future. But also, I'm getting the feeling that not only are you really contemplating your life decision when it comes to your finances and really how you're going to make this abundant thing happen in your life, but also you wanting to redeem your inner child. Okay, when I say redeem your inner child, it's almost as if like you have to you've been wanting to take steps where I feel like you don't want to look back at your life anymore and just not regret, but like not just pass up on opportunities or things in your life that I feel like could be more fulfilling in your life, or that could really bring you more joy when you don't know the outcome of it. Okay, it's almost as if like you are really looking back at your past and really wondering what if you did things differently, or what if you were more open to the possibility. And now I feel like it's time to redeem that inner child in you by really just being open to the possibilities. And I feel like this is a perfect time to do so when it comes to you acting on this idea and you really being true to your heart and moving forward in a way that you can or you will fulfill your authentic self in this way, and also redeem your inner child and for no one else as well. Because I feel like it's almost as if like you are afraid to it's almost as if like you take two steps but also take one step back because of the slight chance of it not being the right decision. But I also feel like this is your divine message when I say it is time to really just sometimes just take those two steps forward and not keep taking that step back. Because if you keep taking two steps forward and then taking a step back every single time you make a decision, you're really not trusting in yourself fully the way that I think you should, okay? Especially if you want to fulfill your inner child and no longer neglect your inner child and no longer really think back as to what could be when it comes to possibilities in your life. But also I feel like this is just something that can be good and will be good and can be even joyful for you, and really just fulfill that inner void that I feel like has been there. And don't worry about what other people are saying. Don't worry about what other people are saying, what other people are doing or watching or even listening, okay? Because I feel like for the longest time, it's just there has been like this voice inside your head on whether or not, it's almost like you have like the angel and the devil on your shoulder, and the devil is just telling you to not really do something, to really think of all the negative outcomes, or just really think of all the other possibilities that could really derail you from this thing that you want in your life. But like I said, you really have to really take those steps forward on a positive note, on a positive tone, because that is the only way you will be more confident and feel more comfortable doing so without really needing the outside validation, without needing any influence in your life. Because I feel like Five of Pentacles, I feel like you've had other influences in your life when it comes to maybe even financial decisions, or just you wanting to act on something. But I feel like now it's time to let that go and really just and really just, I don't say ignore, but focus on you. Okay, really focus on what you want to do rather than what you believe is the right thing to do for what others might believe is the right thing to do, if that makes sense. Okay, because no matter what, there's always gonna be some sort of judgment, whether you like it or not. Okay, the world is at your fingertips. Okay, you are someone who, I feel like you're just someone who's so unique, so different, and I feel like whatever you have going on right now can really be put forth into something that can generate a lot of wealth. Okay, I don't know what it is that you have going on right now, but I feel like you have something that is very special about you. Okay, and this is something that can explode. This is something that can really be huge. And I just got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there's just been a lot of contemplation of you really wondering if this thing or not is going to really be worth the effort or worth your time. But like I said, you are worth the time. You are worth the effort. Really do this more so for yourself than more so for yourself and your inner child. Okay, like I said, this is your redemption phase. Okay, your redemption phase is really pouring back into yourself that has been missing a lot of. Look at the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. Okay, because what happens when you really just truly find a light within yourself, find a light within yourself, or really just be the light within yourself, and then this is who you will look up to. This is who you will turn out to. This is who you will really uphold to. I feel like you're now not only into a stage of redemption, but also I feel like there's this newfound realization of you holding yourself up to a certain standard that can be upheld to. Okay, I feel like you are now starting to set boundaries. You're now starting to really realize your potential, your true potential when it comes to your place in the world. Okay, and making an impact and really just being something of importance, and not just another passerby, and not just someone who is a background character. Okay, because you're something who's more than an extra. You're meant to be a lead. You're meant to be the lead in the movie. Okay, you are the main character. You are who you think you are. Okay, that and more, and also what other people think you are. Because I know that there have been talks amongst other people and what you have been up to, your status, and just really wanted to know what's inside of your head, that head of yours, when it comes to you just really living your own life. Because I feel like you have been in this also mystery bubble of yours. Okay, I feel like you have been really gatekeeping yourself. When I say gatekeeping, I don't mean like just like your skills and like your talents or whatever. I mean gatekeeping your aura, gatekeeping your energy when it comes to not it being drained. Okay, like it used to be. Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, because like I said, you were just it's time to put forth the work. It's time to put forth more effort, more work, more just really due diligence when it comes to your path and your finances. Like I feel like like I said, you have been really contemplating on this thing that you want to act on when it comes to when it comes to helping yourself in this way, when it comes to helping yourself in a monetary way, in a way where I feel like it can make you more richer. Okay, I feel like whatever this idea is that I feel like you have been really pondering on about, or you haven't really contemplating about, I feel like why not take a chance? Why not really dabble into it and not really, and just not have second guesses so much, and just really finally bet on yourself, okay? I feel like you have been, there's a point in your life where I feel like you have always thought, or you have always thought that it is up to other people to really, or is up for you to rely on other people to give you that validation, to give you that courage, to give you that confidence, okay? But now it's time to really turn that all back into yourself and really spark your own fire, okay? It's like when you're out in the wilderness and you have to light your own campfire, and just really keep the fire going and keep gathering wood and timber and like keep stroking it and whatever you have to do to keep the fire going. I don't know, okay? I don't know, but just whatever you have to keep doing to keep the fire going, you have to keep that fire alive. It is not up to anyone else in your life, even though you may feel that, or you may have thought that in your past, or people have told you, okay? That is up to them to help you, or to not help you, but to like be the sole reliance on your path in that way. It is not. It is okay to get help or guidance, but it's not okay to rely solely, okay, on that source, to rely solely on one source, to rely solely on really that validation, that courage, that confidence, okay? You are the sole provider for all of it, all at once, okay? You're the whole package. You're the main character, and that is all, okay? That is all, and I hope this message was clear to you, and thank you for tuning in, and